You're not going to understand the experience until you experience it. And so many of us try to do this. And the reason I'm addressing it is because in my personal example, I've had some people who would be doing meditation around me and a few years ago, and I was just hissed like a cat, like, that's hippie, I'm good. This is just, no thank you. It wasn't until I started practicing, it wasn't until I had my spiritual experience that this shifted. And now, would I, at this point, with my experience, be able to convey to someone the power of that connection that you feel? And anyone watching this who's had a spiritual experience know exactly what I'm talking about. That connection, that essence, that letting go of duality, the fact that you are not separate from another and another is not separate from you, and you are all one, and all that connection and that bliss and serenity and peace and complete certainty and power and strength that come from that experience. Would you be able to convey that into words? I kind of tried right now, but you watching this have, okay, you understand that's through the mind. It's not experienced in your body, in your soul, in your, all the levels of you. Therefore, you will not really be able to understand it. So if I say meditation is great for you, okay, so you sit with your eyes closed, like, what is that about? But it's not experiential. Same if a dancer tells you about how incredible it is to dance. Somebody who's not a dancer, right? If you're not a dancer, listening to that, it's like, okay, well, I guess it's good for the body, and it's good for the joints or whatever, and I guess you feel happy when you do that. But somebody who's really a dancer feels the music. They are one with the body. They're one with the music, with the moves, with. It's a different experience. So similarly, when we go into trying to understand things with the mind, trying to experience things with the mind, we are limiting ourselves so much. This is a share that I shared on my story a few days back. It's a personal one, but I was called to do that, and here I am sharing it again. So a while back, I got this guidance that there will be a relationship coming into my life. And I had so much resistance. I was like, I don't want it. Like, nope. And I was reaching out to my teacher and the spiritual teachers, trying to understand the point of a conscious relationship. Because for me, it was like, what can I possibly gain from it? Apart from triggers, because that's what relationships do, right? Especially at the beginning stages. When two people are really committed to doing the work and really showing up, like it's an opportunity to clear that trauma, to clear that baggage. And I was like, I don't want that. I have other dynamics in my life to do that. I'm good. And I had so much resistance to it, even though my teachers were explaining to me just that which you experience in a conscious relationship, you cannot experience anywhere else. And I was there trying to understand that with the mind, but I don't want it, and I had so much resistance. It wasn't until I've experienced it. It wasn't until I was able to shift that resistance, was able to go into that which is uncomfortable, that I got it. Because experientially, it's very different than what the mind perceives it as. Like I said, if you just look at dance or something creative, you can't possibly convey what is it that you feel. Music, right? It's like it's a song, but what you can actually feel when you're watching your favorite artist play live, let's say, it doesn't cover just saying, well, I heard a song being played. It doesn't give it enough merit, not nearly. And this is the same thing, and the truth is that most of us say, this isn't for me, or disregard experience from this, well, logically, on the mind level, conceptually, I don't feel like this will add more into my life, so therefore we close off to this experience. But what if you go into it instead? What if you open up to the possibility, to the infinite possibility of I don't know? And that's really what this video is about. I don't know. I don't know anything. Can you go to every single experience of your life with I don't actually know? And see what happens from that. Not from I know what this will be like. Like I said in my example with the relationships, like, well, I know what it is, and I know that I will be triggered, and it's an opportunity to do the inner work, and I know, and that's all there is, and I don't want to. Opening up to what if you don't know anything at all? Are you willing to experience this person moment to moment? Are you willing to experience this situation, this experience moment to moment, letting go of the I know, dying to the moment, opening up to the new one? So with this one, I encourage you to ask yourself, where is it that you think you know? Where is it that you're holding yourself in, I know this is all there is to it, and you're not actually opening up fully to the experience? And how can you open more today?